Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to season 5 of the Green Living Chat podcast. After a well-deserved long break, I am glad to let you know that we are back to the mic. My name is David Osimensa and I host and produce this podcast. Alright, here are some few shoutouts before we dive into what's up for this season of the podcast. Special shout outs to our listeners from over 100 countries worldwide who consume our content and interact with us from time to time. We really appreciate you and we warmly welcome you if you're new here. You're officially a Green Chatter, as we call our listeners. If you have just tuned in to listen to just one episode of this podcast, so visit our website and our social media platforms on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to join our ongoing conversations, and let's build this community and learn together. See more details of this in the show notes. I also want to give another special shout outs to our team at economies Solutions who work tirelessly to produce every episode on the show. And a special one to my co-host Dr. Daniel Fifi Teria Hagen, who among all things composed an original jingle for this season. Let's turn it up a little bit. Enjoy. And finally, to all our amazing guests who have been on the show since we started this podcast in 2020, thank you so much for being part of our story and our success. So as usual, you know that we would like to stir up things a little bit in this season. So aside having our new jingle, watch out for more interactions on our social media platforms, and also do interact with us via email at glcpodcast@economiedsolutions.com. So guess what season 5 is all about? In nature, all species live such that their resources and byproducts form part of and nourish nature's regenerative ecosystem. There is nothing like waste. However, humans have created a different ecosystem for ourselves that has for years breached nature's rule of no waste allowed, and instead potentially offsets nature's cycles. Our footprint on Earth hasn't been much more evident than today. According to the IPCC in the 2023 report, human-induced climate change is already affecting many climate and weather extremes in every region across the globe, with widespread loss and damage to both nature and people. So in response, we are actively embracing renewable energies, setting carbon neutral targets, adopting circular and regenerative economy, and striving for sustainability to reduce our environmental footprint. All stakeholders approach these solutions from unique perspectives, as there is no single standard for sustainable practices. But then the big question is, if nature were a business partner, which sustainable solution will she invest in? Well, our theme for season 5 is sustainable solutions. So join us on every episode as we explore global solutions in water, air, land, biodiversity, and different ecosystems. Our team at economies Solutions and the Green Living Chat podcast are super excited to be bringing you different conversations from different parts of the world on this theme of sustainable solutions. And so we hope you join us in all these conversations. But more importantly, we want to let you know that because of different projects that we find ourselves in, myself and Daniel, who host these podcast episodes, are going to lay back a little bit with the frequency of the podcast episodes in this season. So we promise you that at least in every month, we are going to bring you an episode in the last Monday of every month, at least. And in the best, we will produce 3 episodes in 1 month. But just know that we'll be coming your way at least once every month with an exciting conversation on sustainable solutions. So this podcast is brought to you and sponsored by Economies Solutions in Ghana. Alright, so see you on the next conversation we're going to have on the podcast in September. And remember, live green.